Hello and welcome back to Dead But Alive, Southern England. Well, hopefully Steve can stop bloody whinging. Yes, a lot of people died because we hadn't finished the barricade, because we couldn't finish the barricade, because we didn't have enough bloody supplies. Oops, wrong button. Next day. We had a couple of new people join the camp today. According to Caroline, they're the last couple of survivors from another group that's been set up not too far away. They weren't in great shape, and said they barely managed to get out with their lives. Apparently they refused to hand over their supplies when a group of bandits showed up to take them. And surprise, the bandits claim to be a part of Ted's own. Seems like whenever something bad happens around here, those bastards are behind it. Gerald wanted to take a look at them and treat their wounds, as Caroline said she didn't have that great a chance to talk to them. But she did say she found one thing interesting. Apparently, when they were hiding and waiting for the bandits to leave, they heard them say something about returning back to Dorchester to store the supplies before moving on to the next location. If that's right, we may finally have a good lead on the location for their base. Carl wants to investigate the trails around there and try and find a more solid lead, and I think that's a good idea. Okay, Lucy is recovered, good. Right, we need to finish this barricade before we do any more story missions, I think, so chop wood. Close in food supplies, let's just walk there. This is a beautiful part of the countryside with roads, small villages and wide flat fields. Perhaps these remote rural areas are the last best hope for humanity. There should be some food here, and we consider it a low risk area and don't expect to see too many Zeds. Today we went to investigate an area in the countryside, far from the hordes roaming the city. I had a good feeling about one house in particular. There was no sign of any trouble as we smashed a window and went inside. We carried out a thorough sweep of the house, but we were lucky. There were no Zeds waiting for us. Under the sink in the kitchen, we found a hidden stash of tin food, mostly soup and beans. And further away the garage had a rusty shotgun on the wall, and a few cases of useful ammunition for us. Okay, we're running short on fuel, so let's head there. Should be quite a bit of fuel here, but it's a risky area to visit. Worried about our supplies running out, we went to explore a tiny village far from the city. One of the group pointed out a nearby house and we decided to try our luck. The door was locked, so we smashed one of the windows and went inside, and the only occupants of the house were the occasional mouse or rat, stealing food just as we were hoping to. We managed to prise open a large refrigerator, and the power supply wasn't functioning, but the sealed environment had preserved a lot of the food for us. And things got better, and the greenhouse had an oil-fired heater and a tall stove-like structure made from veins of silver metal. Still had some fuel inside, which we drained off for our own purposes, and we saw a cute little wooden shed in the garden and searched through it. There was a metal box. Inside we found some new tools, which should be most useful. Okay then. Let's go after these building materials over here. You won't forget that foggy night here. The land is beautiful, a flat jigsaw of fields bordered by hedges and footpaths, and there isn't much of a population around here, with Glastonbury and Yeovil being the nearest cities. I don't imagine many Zeds getting out here. We hope to obtain a few building supplies here, and the Z activity is minimal. While scouting the nearby countryside, we came across some houses we never knew were there before, and the front door to the house we chose was locked, but a few good kicks were all it took to break it down. We thought the location was empty at first, but then we were ambushed by a group of zombies. Not a difficult fight, but I wish I could have somebody who's actually useful in a fight fighting it. Okay, 4-4, and ideally a 6, but I'll take... Okay, that 3 is not fantastic, but I'll take it. 15 total. Haha, he's down. Good job, Alex. We've grown quite used to fighting and up for our lives since SHTF. Death's never pleasant, but sometimes it's the only way for us to stay alive. Anyway, further, a quick search of the bedroom revealed a few bullets, a most useful find. And more than that, a workshop was attached to the house and it was well equipped. We salvaged a large collection of wooden beams, garden wire, even some metal tubing for building with. Okay, so we only need a few more supplies. Let's walk to here. The forest land is a mix of trees and grasslands with many barrows. This ancient hunting ground is well managed, and there aren't that many dwellings around. I wouldn't expect many zombies to be found shambling around the ancient tombs, the tumuli here. There are probably some building supplies here. Some building supplies here. And we consider the area low risk. We saw some houses hidden from the main road on a previous trip to the countryside, and today it seemed like a pretty good day to check them out. The house we went into looked quiet and peaceful from the outside, and you can bet we checked a couple of the windows before we went in. It almost felt like an ambush, and no sooner had we entered the location than a wave of zombies emerged from all sides. So I still maintain ammo is way too plentiful in this game. Given what country you chose to set your game in, you know, given that it's right there in the blooming title. Stop. There we go. No, no, no. Oh god, that was close. On the plus side, hey, that could not have gotten any better. Someone called out to me and I ducked just in time to avoid certain death. It frightens me, but well, this is it. This is what I've missed since my retirement. At the bottom of one of the walls, we found some foil-sealed rusks, an ideal food source for us, and a stack of ammo, still boxed, was stashed neatly in one drawer. Furthermore, one of the bedrooms had a child's bed made of strips of long wood. We carefully took the bed apart. The wood will come in handy to build with. Yesterday, some people returned from their run and said they found a house overflowing with foodstuffs. We made it a priority to return and get as much as we could, so anyone that felt up for the trip was invited with us. The group is a bit larger than we usually travel with, so I was afraid we'd be bumping into each other on some narrow paths. And for the most part, the trip started out fine. I've had a few more story events recently, I've got to say. We need to speed up. This is taking longer than it should. Can't we slow down a bit? I think Renette's having a hard time keeping up. Oh, you worry about yourself. I'll be fine. I can beat you there if I need to. You're getting lazy, Caroline. Renette's smiling. I don't mean to be pushing anyone. At the same time, though, daylight is wasting. If there's as much stuff as they said, we're going to have a heavy haul on the way back. It'll slow us down even further. Nah, mate, we'll be fine. Renette will probably carry it all back by herself. She might even give you a piggyback ride so she can get her exercise in. I do need to get back in shape for that decathlon I've been meaning to sign up for. I've been focusing too much on my bicep workout lately. Whoops! Renette trips over a random branch that was sticking out. Renette, are you alright? Be careful, everyone. Give us space. I'm alright. No need to fuss. My pride hurts a bit, but beyond that... Are you sure you're alright? Looks like you're in pain. Well... I think I might have done something to my ankle. Hurts to put any pressure on it. Guess I should have gone a bit easy on my decathlon training. Huh? We need to get back to camp. It'll take extra time. It'll take carrying it back there and we'll be out all night. No, don't do that. I can wait for you here. I'm sure my ankle will be fine by the time you get back. We'll have time to stretch it properly. Can't leave you out here on your own. What if you get attacked? I can stay here with her. I'm not too good with all this heavy lifting anyway. I'll keep her safe. I can stay back too. We won't let anything happen to Renette. The child and Generico McSurvivor. Well, you're boned. I'll have more security on me than the Queen. No need to worry. If you say so. Still don't like leaving anyone like you behind. Come on. The faster we move, the faster we'll get back. Need to pick up the pace a bit anyway. I'll carry a bit extra for you. We'll look the rest of the way back. Renette, don't want those muscles going unused and all. I'll crawl with the goods on my back if I need to. Hold out. We'll be back soon. Okay, now let's head back to camp. Keep it up, Steve. We can't rest yet. I'm not fucking resting. You gave me all this shit to carry because you let those three lazy ponces sit around and do each other's nails. I'm fucking kidding, I'm gonna be a bit slow now. You're selling yourself short, Steve. You always seemed a bit slow to me. Did I ask for your stupid opinion? Didn't we leave Renette here? Where is she? Nah, they were just past this clearing. Although we should be able to hear them by now. Hang on, I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a sec. Sorry, I muted my mic for a sec there because I thought I was about to sneeze. You know, and I didn't want to blow out everybody's speakers, but no sneeze forthcoming at the moment. Might happen in the near future, though. You're never sure. Right. Renette. Anyone? Hello? I got some bags for you to carry, you no-good pillocks. Renette better be ready to move and carry some of this, or we can leave her here. Maybe you can carry her back, Steve. Fuck no. Mother Teresa can either carry her own damn weight or she's on her own. Where is she? This is definitely where we left her. Yeah, you're right this time. She was sat on this stump right here. Lazy bastards probably walked back. Knew we were coming with a whole bunch of supplies and didn't want to carry it. That doesn't sound like Renette. I don't think that's what happened. What? You turned soft in the head too? You've been hanging around those women here too much. Open your eyes. Look, a canteen is right here. There are footprints in the mud over that weren't there before. Looks like boots of different sizes. Lots of them. Maybe 5, 6 people. Way more than the number we left here. You don't think Zeds? I don't know. Doubt it. Either Zeds would have gotten them, we'd seen their bodies, or they'd have gotten the Zeds and we'd see them instead. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop trying to show off. They went back to camp. We'll find them there, rubbing Renette's feet. You just wait. I don't like this. Renette wouldn't leave like that. She knew we were coming back for her. Something's wrong here. Yeah, something's wrong, alright. Those lazy gits are getting out of work again and forcing me to carry all this back myself. I hope you're right, Steve. Of course I'm right. We need to get back either way. If they aren't back at our camp when we get there, we'll need to figure out what to do next. Come on then. Let's hurry. I'm going as fast as I can already. Someone else want to carry some of this? Nah, you're doing a hell of a job there, Steve. Hate to steal your glory. We returned to camp as quickly as we could, but no one had seen Renette or the others since we left. Carl wanted to head straight back out, and he thought he might be able to find them if we went back to where we last saw them. But it never came to that, though, because they ended up coming back to us. Carl would like to talk to you. We're wasting our damn time with this. No way I'm coming along just so this old git can get lost in the woods. Wasn't going to ask you to come along anyway, so no need to worry on that account. You'd just slow us down. Slow you down? Fuck that, I'm coming with. You lot wouldn't know what to do without me around. Already said we don't need you. You are out of your... A loud sound comes from outside the camp. It's unmistakably a gunshot. Hello? Hello? Come on out, I say. Hello? I think we may have found something that belongs to you. Come on. Who the fuck is that? If I had to guess, I'd say that would be the bastard that has Renette and the others. I'd sense it that it was led off by someone with a gun. Outside of camp. Took you guys long enough. I'm starting to think you weren't very friendly. Head first to get off on bad terms, you know. Wait, I know this arsehole. He's one of the arseholes that were over at my last camp. Killing everyone for their own sick pleasure. Oh yeah. You know, I'm just going to be honest here, mate. Didn't recognise you. I mean, trust you on the whole kill your friends thing, but I do that every once in a while. Get bored, you know. Let me talk to this twat, eh? We have unfinished business, the two of us. Sit back and let the men talk. We have some business we need to talk about. What do you want? I believe we have some people that belong to you. Unfortunately, our camp's already at capacity. So many mouths to feed, you know. So we don't have much use for your people. Ah, what a shame. Guess we'll have to take them back then. Jenny? Jenny! The bandit lieutenant is laughing. I wish it were that easy, I really do. I'm the lieutenant for Ted's Own, and you see my boss? He don't like loose ends. People come snooping around our territory. Well, we're supposed to take care of them. For good. But me, I'm more of an understanding kind of guy. Got a big heart. That's my weakness, it is. So maybe we can work out a deal. Deal is, you give them back to us. The deal is, we give them back to us and you won't rip your guts out. Now that's a great threat. And we won't rip your throat out of your asshole. Oh, now don't go talking like that. We were getting along so swimmingly too. I was hoping we could be the very best of friends. See, the deal I had in mind was that you give us your supplies and we send your friends back to you all at once instead of piece by piece. Sound fair? Or we could slit your throat right now where you stand. The bandit lieutenant is laughing. You could do that. Boy, would my face be red. I'd be quite embarrassed, really. Shame what had happened to your friends, though. If I don't come back, I told my boys to get creative. I'd hate to see what happens when I take those dogs off their leash. No manners in the people these days, you know. Wanker. So, what do you say? Do we have a deal? Well, I'm not giving them all my goddamn supplies, so you can have 25% of them. Now, see, this isn't any negotiation kind of situation. You give us 25% of your supplies, and we'll give you back 25% of your friends. Sound fair? I'll even be nice and hand over their torsos. Been a lot of men in my days. You might be the sickest. Am I? Sorry. I haven't eaten yet today, and that makes me a bit cranky. I'm prone to bad, rash decisions when I'm cranky. So how about we try this again, and you say something that makes me less cranky. Okay. Let's be honest. We give away all our supplies and we're dead. So, and honestly, I don't trust them to actually hand over our people. So, offer 25 again. The bandit lieutenant is laughing. Didn't strike me as the kind of guy who would get cheap when his friends' lives were on the line. You know what, fine, I'm in a hurry. You give us a quarter of what we got and we'll call it even. Meet me near Dorchester, I'll mark it on your map. I'll give you 3 hours before I start getting cranky again. Nice job back there. I could tell he talked a big game with nothing to back it up. Steve appreciated that, okay. We need to hurry, get a group together, carry what we can over to the drop point. Don't want to keep that maniac waiting. So I'm assuming that means we need to actually head out to one of these... That one? Yep. Okay, we're going to have to drive though, which means using up some of our bloody fuel, which is annoying. Tinny, from my unit, grew up here, on the outskirts of this quarter of Dorchester. He took me on a visit to see his parents and his brother once. Jack, I think his name was. I was surprised by how upmarket his parents were. His father was some company director who seemed ambivalent to Tinny joining the force. The difference between Tinny's parents and the down-to-earth Tinny was quite stark. I remember giggling a lot in a silly schoolboy way. Joys of youth, I suppose. This is quite the populous area, and I expect that these days it's occupied by the victims of this terrible virus. I was supposed to meet here with Ted's own to hand over our supplies. Let's drive there. Alright, hand over the goods. Where are our people? We were promised they'd be here. The bandit laughs. So you lot could attack us and take the supplies? How dumb do you think we are? Bring the supplies over here. All of them. We'll send your friends on their way once we get back to camp. You dumb enough to fall for this? They're going to take our supplies and we don't get anything back? How about we kill you wankers now? You do that and the boss will kill your people. Stop stalling. Give us your supplies. Where's your lieutenant? He had other things to do. You deal with us now. Fuck this. They're lying. We keep our supplies and we kill these bastards. What do you say? We can't do that. They have Renette. And they'd still have Renette if we hand over our supplies. We're giving our shit away for nothing in return. Who knows if they're even still alive? Unfortunately, I agree with Steve. I don't trust these guys to uphold their bargain even slightly. So, screw you guys. Oh, this day just got a bunch more fun. Don't kill them all. We need at least one alive so we can find our way back to their camp. You assholes, we had a deal. Sorry, forgot to mention we don't make deals with wankers. I'll kill you all! Ooh boy, skill of 12. This is what bullets were made for. Oh bugger, oh bugger, oh bugger. Okay, not quite what I was after. Damn it. was hoping to... I need the triple skull. I need the triple skull. Nope, I'm not going to get it. Damn it. Haha! But it's looking like... Perfect. Stalemate. Bullets again, I think. There'll be 3 of them. We can take these wankers. And yes, wanker is very much a British insult. You know, it's the standard go-to British insult, in all honesty. Because it's a great insult. I mean, okay, let's face it, it's totally meaningless in the grand scheme of things, but it makes a great insult. Son of a bitch. That guy can hit really, really hard. And now I'm down to useless generic... Oh god, we're in trouble. This might have been a teensy bit of a mistake. Stop. No, no! God! Flaming damn it! As he hits a skull, I'm dead. Oh, bloody hell. Our doctor has been wounded. Right, Caroline, you're a decent shot. Shoot him in the face! Okay, and hold it there on that 6. Perfect. Okay, 22. Ha! 1 down. Okay, this one's only got a skill of 8, which means if you use bullets, you're evenly matched. Good. Nope, stop there. Stop there. Good. Okay, 21. Beat that ugly. Haha! Okay. 1 more. Let's take him out, Caroline. You are doing flaming marvellous today. Stop, 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 stop. Perfect. Okay, we need that treble. No! Oh, thank God. I'll say one thing, it gets you invested in the system, because I'm definitely pressing harder on the mouse button when I wanted to go slower, even though I know it's meaningless. Ugh, you'll pay for this! Let me shut him up. Wait, he'll know where the camp's at. You see the look in his eyes? That's a scared man. Scared men talk. I'll never talk to you. Boss will find me before that happens. Well, back to camp. It's been a couple of hours since we made it back to camp with the bandit from Ted's own. So far he's not been willing to cooperate. His leg's preventing him from escaping, but twice now we've found him trying to limp out of his tent, and we've had to station a guard on him since then. We need to find some way to get him to talk. He's the key to the camp my daughter is at, and I know he is. I need to talk to him again today. My daughter could be in trouble. We need to talk to the prisoner. Any chance we can get a second alone with him? Do whatever you want with him. You won't even let me take a good look at him. His leg won't heal at this rate. Not our problem. We shouldn't be wasting our time treating him anyway. We've got our own people to worry about. You want to find Ted's own, Steve? Then you need him alive. His leg gets infected and he won't do you any good. We only need him for directions. Give me 2 seconds alone with him and I'll have him talking. No one needs him alive after that. Why do you need to be alone? Don't think you've got the stomach to see what I'm planning to do. Can I just point out, torture has never and will never be an effective means of getting information from someone, because eventually they'll tell you what they'll tell you what you want to hear rather than the truth. That's why it doesn't work. Steve is laughing. Fine. We'll ask him very nicely for the 10th time, and I'm sure this time he'll listen to us. We need to try. We won't torture him. That's what separates us from people like him. Your loss. This will still be a waste of time. Try to be quick in there. I need to check on his leg again. I already told you, you old bastard. Go off in the woods and... Oh! It's you again. What do you want this time? We want to know where your camp is. Please, we're looking for a little girl. Lots of little girls there. Some healthy and happy, others less so. The bandit's laughing. You fucking bastard. If you lay one hand on those girls... You're what, officer? Tie me up, take me captive, let me die? Things don't get much worse than this. Okay, oh, they can get worse. This is the asshole you're protecting? Feel good keeping him safe? Steve is laughing. Finally found a way to shut you up, eh? I want answers, now. Tell us where your camp is, or else... Or else what? You'll kill me? You don't scare me. You don't know what we're capable of. Don't I? You lot like to play tough. Bunch of kids out there fighting the scary zombies and mean bandits. You don't know what it takes to survive out there. But you'll find out, though. This little daycare you have won't last. Keep pretending. You got a minute to tell us where the camp is before the fun starts. Go ahead, kill me. Ted'll do a lot worse than that. Can't imagine the kind of things he'd do if he found out I talked. Might as well kill me now and get it over with. I'm happy knowing I'll see you all in hell before the week's up. I don't think he's going to tell us anything. Let me talk to him, alone. You all get out of here. Been looking to get my hands dirty. No, we won't let you torture the man. This guy that has hurt children, abducted women, probably raped some. Doing something like this, we can't go back. And if we don't do anything, we'll let him sit here and limp out the rest of his days. How many more people are Ted's own gonna kill? You okay with those deaths on your head? Boss? Steve, walk away. Steve did not like that. Lucy and you are now close friends. Steve is laughing. Isn't that your daughter he has? You fine just leaving her alone with them? Parent of the year over here, guys. It wouldn't be worth it to find out his way. Not that you'd understand. You're fucking right I don't understand. This scumbag's life for your daughters? We'll find their camp some other way. Sure. These guys seem like a good group. I'm sure your daughter will be fine hanging out with them for a while longer. Stop throwing a fit, Steve. The boss has decided and that's what we're doing. Fine. You do what you want. I'll start looking for child-sized coffins. God, Steve is an asshole. Okay, let's do some cooking. Alright, that to me seems like a pretty decent point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.